Okay guys, and we're back. So as last two videos, we've made the parts, we've now assembled the bench project that you see just here. Slightly different, we'll flip something around, but it's not going to make any difference structurally. So you can see just here, we've got our bench together. So now, like I said in the last video as well, we're going to do the process that's quite a bit quicker. We're going to make our oh, whoa, okay. It's not liking me today. So let's open that up. Did I not press save? No, I did press save. Alright, cool. You can see here as well with the constraints. So you can see on our orientation cube up the top, haven't really orientated it correctly. I should have actually made sure when I was doing the origin constraints that I did that properly, but a little bit late now. I'm not going to go back and change it because at the end of the day I can work around that issue. But yeah, so now what we're going to do is start pulling this bad boy apart. So in some of our other videos we've been doing like multiple ones. So say for this one I might want to we're going to tweak some components. We'll hold shift and we'll tweak multiple components. Issue being with something like this, they're all going to go the same way, and I haven't actually escape that. Haven't actually. So if I wanted these, so holding shift, is there a way to make them go alternating ways? Haven't really played with that too much just yet. So what we're actually going to do is treat these as the different frames that they are. And we'll hold shift, and we're actually going to end up doing so, and we'll tweak the components. We'll go that way, 250. Oh, stuff that up. Is that the missing dowel that we were talking about in our last video? Oh my gosh, where is it? Or did I accidentally click on it? There it is. Delete. Save that. Alright, we found it. I knew I didn't count it wrong. Okay, sorry. So now let's go back to our scene, go back to our tweaks. Let's edit that tweak. Edit tweak. And I want it to be negative 250, so it's going out that way. Okay. There we are. And let's do the other side. So holding, you can hold control, I think, or shift, it doesn't matter. Tweak components, I'm going to go that way, 250. Alright. And now what I want to do is, the only thing we're going to have sitting there, in my mind, is going to be the slats for the seat and the top. So negative 250, and let's move. Oh no, I left the seat rail there. So let's edit this one. Edit tweak. Can I hold shift? Yes, I can. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's better. So we've got those there. And move those back. Let's quickly move all of my. And this is where it gets a bit fiddly, because you don't want to accidentally click on the wrong part, or else you've got to start again. So holding shift. You can see there I'm properly stopping and making sure I'm clicking on the appropriate dowel before continuing. And we'll go this way. Are you gonna let me do that? Yeah, you are. 150, okay. Alright, so we've got that exploded. Pretty happy with that. And we can go save. Presentation view, save. Alright. So like I said, generally the quicker video, that's how I've chosen to do it this time. Just a little bit more highlighting of the the different parts. One thing that I would also consider doing as well is actually doing this separately. So in terms of actually putting together assemblies, having the frame assembled, and then taking that apart, having that separate. But I do also like to work in full projects, so there's not so many bits broken up that can confuse people in the design as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to start putting the drawing together of this as well. I don't know as well if people before have you can play the storyboards of how it comes apart. Generally nice and quick because when you start adding things together like that, it speeds up the process. And we can also, if we go video, current storyboard, bench. Yeah, you can pick how you want to do it. WMV is fine. We don't want to save it in there though. Bench, select folder, okay. One of the problems about this, it does take a second for it to run, especially if I was going to do each of those DAOs individually and each of the slats individually. The actual rendering process would be way longer because this storyboard down here would be a lot longer. But this is kind of one of those things that you add into it. You can take this here, you can open it up in Photoshop, you can turn it into a GIF and add it into your portfolio of learning that we do in my class, and that's going to be one of those things that kind of pushes you into that A plus band. So yeah, so now we've done that, I'm going to stop this video and we're going to move on to doing the drawing section.